This is from Complex Music, and bless their souls for bringing this to light. It says here on the debut episode of Jim Jones' podcast,
Who that was coming out?
new podcast, which is called Artist to Artist, he sat down with Fivio Foreign, where Fivio said he can't name a Nas bar, despite having a song together. Quote, I'm not saying that the man is whack, that he's not a legend. I got a song with the nigga. I got a song on the album, and the album got a Grammy. But I can't sit here and say a Nas bar to you or a song. They made sure to let us know Fivio Foreign appeared on Nas' 2020 Grammy-winning album, King's Disease. But wait, there's more. Because we have audio, folks. Thank you so much, Complex.
Can I just say, Mom? All right, let me just say one thing. What I feel. I grew up with niggas like Sosa, Gino, and I'm not saying that the man is wacky. He's not a legend. He's been out for years. So I got a song with the nigga, and I got a song on top, and the album got a Grammy. But I can't sit there and say a Nas bar to you or a song. I like One Mic or like a song.
Hold up.
I didn't even know that before he said, wait.
And we be like, what's the food critic guy that we used to, that everybody used to love, and then they
Jordan?
started hating him?
Who?
Huh?
Oh, Keith Lee? You gotta
Let me
get
get
close.
let me get my Keith Lee on. Is One Mic not a fucking song? You just
Right.
said you couldn't name a song. Isn't One Mic a song?
This is really funny
I
because
just
your
want to.
head looks like it's not
I just want
attached
to
to your
know.
body.
I just want to know. You said
Move back.
one. I like One Mic.
Move, because your head looks like it's not attached to your body.
You had to get my Keith Lee on. Isn't One Mic a song? Didn't you just say I can't name a song? 2 seconds later, say, I mean, I like One Mic. Nigga, that is a Nas song.
How much
You
they
just
pay you,
named one.
Fivio? How much did
You
they
just
pay
named
you?
one.
How much did they pay Fivio to say this on Jim Jones on the first episode of Jim Jones podcast? How much did they pay him?
I didn't even get to finish the clip. That's how crazy this is. Because there was more.
Oh, please continue.
Hey, a Nas bar to you or a song. I like One Mic or like a song. It's like, but I can. So, but I understand. So that's what I want the people to know. Like, but I can, because Nas was in my era. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Nas was in my era. Like I came up fucking with Nas. Like we knew. I know the Nas shit. You know? But moving forward, I started a whole new era and a whole new genre and a generation of people that. Can I just say, Mom?
Oh, we should have left it there because I just want to say, Jim Jones, you did not start a new genre. It's still hip hop. You're a hip hop artist. You did not start a new genre. That's number one. Number two, Jim Jones, I applaud and admire. This is not sarcasm. I applaud and admire how much you have improved your rapping abilities from the days of Dipset, where back when Dipset really started, niggas did not want to hear a Jim Jones verse. It was all about Cam and Jewels. So I truly applaud the way you have studied the game, the way you have studied the internet. I truly admire and applaud that. But when Dipset was Dipset, they wasn't looking for your verses. They wasn't looking for you. Maybe on the fashion tip, I can't speak to that because that's not where I dwell. But as far as the music, the musicality, the lyrics, the flows, that wasn't you back then, dog. Now you have greatly improved and today are probably the best of the three. I think hands down that's not even really a debate. Honestly, but you didn't start a new era. You didn't start a new genre. I just wanted to address that real quick. Now back to the young lad.
No, Look, let me just. Can I just say one thing before you move to the young lad?
Tell me how you feel, Fabio. Because that's
Jim,
what Fabio did. Jim Jones was about to talk, and Fabio
right?
said, "Let me." But can I just say one thing? Can I just say how I feel?
Because Jim Jones, why didn't you just get on the beginning of your podcast, like in the first minute? Why didn't you just get on your podcast and say, hey, so artist to artist, I really just want to come up here and shit on people. And I really just want to come up here and, like talk shit because I know that that will get me clout and I know that that will, drive drive the listens and the views through the roof. So I'm just gonna get up here and say things that are egregious, or I'm gonna try to get people up here that could actually, you know, enhance my argument. That's really what this is about. Like I'm just here so that I could like raise y'all's blood pressure and agitate you. Cause that's really what this is. This artist to artist is what this is called. Artist to artist, really? Let's stop. Let's stop. Make a real music podcast then. Make a real artist to artist podcast then. Don't have your first episode be this. Weren't we done with this? Didn't you get all the extra followers or whatever it is off of this Nas thing weeks ago? Weeks ago. And this is the thing that you decided to make your first episode of your podcast? Think about the following that you do have. This is what you did with it? That shit is corny. It's corny. And 5 is corny too. Like what do you even what? I don't know a Nas song, but I know one Mike. Okay, so you know a Nas song. Also, all right. I just disrespected Nas. I don't understand. You were on his album and he was on yours. Just say you don't like him. Just say you don't like him. You would have saved us a lot of trouble here. Just say I don't like Nas. I don't we did music together. I don't vibe with him. Cause that's what this sounds like. It sounds like petty niggas. Just being petty for no good reason. Like, have a real argument. Say something about his craft. Say something about his music. All you're talking about is you don't know. You're young. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with being young. Also appreciate the fact that I'm old. It's fine. It don't gotta do nothing with age. If you're not familiar with his music, you're not familiar with his music. That's fine. But to get up there and to help Jim Jones on his mission to shit on Nas because it gets people to listen and talk about him is corny. It's whack.
I agree. It is corny and whack, especially when you're saying I'm on the album and the album won a Grammy.
Like, yeah,
Well,
like what are
whether
you even talking about?
whether you can name a song or not, that says something.
You could also name your song and the song you did with him.
Which which is absolutely true. And there's a video. It was a big record. So Fabio is full of absolute shit. Also, to the two gentlemen here in this clip, y'all better hope and pray to whatever deity you believe in that Nas don't wake up this week at some point, or even next week, or just next month.
Whenever he's free, because he's a busy OG.
Y'all better hope and pray that Nas don't wake up and just feel like, oh man, these niggas again. These niggas talking about me again. You know what? Where's my pen? Do I have a pen around here? Is there a pen available? Because he's currently working on an album with DJ Premier. If he goes in the studio and just be, hey Premier, can I borrow a pen? Anybody got a pen laying around? No, because these niggas won't stop. And if Nas decides to come down from the heavens where the gods of rap
Hello.
live, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Nas decides to descend down there and come down to Earth right here, you see it? Earth right there. If Nas decides, I'm gonna come down just for a little while and just walk amongst the peons, walk amongst the roaches and the rats, just for a little while. If Nas decides just for just a wee bit. Let me go down there to earth where the regular rappers are. Y'all are gonna have a lot of problems because Nas is not gonna come and give you a nice little bow bow on the bottom of your butts. Nas is gonna come and spray pesticide all over.
We, sorry, I didn't realize you were still cooking. Okay,
No, no, no.
dramatic pause,
Please.
please.
No, no, please, you jump in.
I don't know at what point we decided, just culturally or whatever. I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't know at what point we decided that people who came before us should be disrespected for no good reason, that the work that they did and the contributions they made are irrelevant and don't matter. I don't get it. I don't The thing is that Nas is not even trying to compete with any of these dudes. I see Nas trying to be inclusive of them. That's why Fabio would be on a Nas song, because
Yeah.
I think he truly does try to be inclusive of the younger generation. I think he totally does. But I don't think Nas is out there looking for, and even with Jim Jones, wherever he falls, I don't think Nas is out there looking for a fight from anybody. I think Nas is just chilling. Like, Nas likes to
In
make
in,
music, so
in
Nas
rap
makes
God heaven.
music. Right. He likes to collaborate with other artists, so he does that. He likes to help other artists make their music, so he does that. It's like, why do you keep antagonizing him and his name? His good name. I don't understand. What did he do? Did he do something to y'all? Because is there beef that is, and I don't believe that, because Jim Jones is not the type of dude that would keep that from us.
Well, they had beef a long time ago. Jim Jones and
Okay,
Nas
so
have
they
had a
did.
long,
Okay.
long standing beef. However, Jim Jones has said that that has nothing to do with this, that this is just about music catalog versus music catalog. But I never believed that because Jim Jones has publicly said he is going to say things to induce chaos. Because Jim Jones said that he learned the internet and he knows how it works, and so he's going to say things to keep his name hot in the streets.
Ray J in a
Which I
different
said when
generation.
we covered this, I don't know, 2 months ago or whatever. So I don't think it's about beef. I don't think it's about catalog versus catalog. I think it's about just keeping your name buzz, buzz, buzz.
He's an agent of chaos.
Sure. And that's why I said I even applaud how he has studied and learned the internet. That's
It's
what I
just like
meant.
it's just like then you went and started a podcast. Like, go get some substance. I don't remember the last time I heard Jim Jones say something that I said, "Oh, that makes sense," or "Wow, that's
Profound.
a substantial thing to say," or "And who am I?" But it's just gross. It's kind of like, what is wrong with you? Why are you obsessed with this man? Like, leave him alone.
And I get it, right? As a podcaster, you say things and do things sometimes that you know are going to turn up the dial.
Sure.
And like I said, he studied the internet and he understands how it works. But I just feel like enough. That's it. I don't want
And
to hear about the stop. Just stop.
and Fivio appears to have no reason to do this. So I don't. Jim is your friend. Like, that's
I was, I was gonna say
the long and the short of
sometimes,
it.
sometimes you get around your friends and you get a little excited. And
Yes,
sometimes when you're hanging out with your friends, you might say things you shouldn't say. You know,
the
the
guy.
difference is
Mm-hmm.
there's cameras on. You're not with your friend at the bar in secrecy.
It's all business when the cameras are on. Whatever. They made me so mad because it's like, what? Why are you here? What are you doing? First episode of a podcast. Artist to artist, my ass.
Oof.
Because it's not. Because that's not what it's giving. I don't have a problem with Jim Jones saying he wants to do a podcast called Artist to Artist, but that's not what it's giving. It's just not.
Well, in fairness, we didn't watch the whole episode. We don't know what other topics they may have discussed. And whether you like it or not, Fivio Foreign is an artist.
I would rather watch Joe and Jada.
Let's move on.